Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for the week of April 15th through April 21st, 2019. I'm going to start this reading off by pulling a few cards to see your overall energies for the week. So we had a jumper, Capricorn. All right, our jumper is quietly observe and trust your path, and regret. Okay, so Capricorn, what I feel about this is there's something that's happened, with a friend, with a family member, at work, some area of your life where either you are in regret or whoever else is involved is in a period of regret for whatever's happened. I'm getting the sense this is more outside of you, like somebody did something that upset you or made you angry or that you did not approve of, okay? And they may not be showing it, but definitely some regret coursing through their veins. Now, for you, you are being encouraged to just sit back and observe, especially if, this is some energy that's unfolding and maybe it doesn't even pertain to you personally, but you just know of some dishonesty and some deception playing out in other areas. And Spirit's saying, no, don't bring it to light. It's not your place. Like, it's not your problem. It's not your energy. Even though you are aware of it, it is not for you to bring to light. It's more to teach you about certain people, or just to give you new perception about energy and circumstances and the way people handle them. You're really encouraged to just kind of sit back and observe and not give your opinion. And this might be where in the past you've offered your opinion and it wasn't listened to, and you were treated badly for putting it out there. And so this time around you're like, you know what, I already see this for what it is. I could call it from 1,000 miles away, but I'm just going to go ahead and keep my mouth shut and watch it unfold. I'm going to grab my popcorn and just let you guys do your thing, and I'm just going to watch because I already know how this is going to unfold, how this is going to play out, and you're really going to regret the choices that you're making. Now, you may be feeling that and knowing that, Capricorn, but again, it's like, hold your tongue. Let people make their mistakes. Don't stop anybody from the path that they feel they need to walk down this week. Just say, all right, and observe, because what you feel intuitively or the advice that you would give, you are 100% on point. But it's like they need to learn their lessons on their own and maybe trip up on their path a little bit, okay? But definitely there's an element of regret and remorse going on this week, either within you, but I feel more so within somebody around you where, you maybe tried in the past to warn them, but they just don't listen. So now there's no point in trying to stop them from themselves. Okay. So we had some jumpers here. We have the activations totem. So this is an energy where there's a different path for you, Capricorn. There's a door opening, and trust that. Let original plans go to the wayside and trust in the way things need to unfold and twist and turn a bit differently. All right. Now we have the intuition mentor. And this is somebody who teaches a lesson, and depending on soul contracts is whether this is perceived as positive or negative. But what I feel about this, Capricorn, is this is you being the mentor to somebody else, again, where you always try to help them, stop them, prevent them, warn them, they never listen, and it's time for them to fall on their face. The soul, yeah, because this is brand new energy. It's like unlearned energy right there, paradigm shift, and they've got to learn how to stand on their own 2 feet and really, really change for activations. And this to me is you're finally realizing this strongly, and it's going to keep you strong so that you can assert yourself. Or this is by you sitting back and observing and no longer trying to save somebody from themselves or always pulling them out of their binds. they're actually going to fall down and start getting it, okay, and start changing. But it's not a time to be like, I told you so. None of that, Capricorn. It's a time to just sit back and observe and really trust the path that you're on. And also there's this element where something has to kind of shift and change around. You might have to change your mind about something, some plans that you have, or how you wanted something to work out. You might need to change your mind about that, okay? But trust that. If you keep pushing to try to get it your way, it's actually going to bring a sense of regret to you. So whatever needs to change this week, just flow with it and let it happen and observe, and you'll be like, okay, by week's end, you'll be like, I see why it had to happen that way, or why it worked out that way, and you'll be grateful for it, okay? But yeah, just that big element of changing your mind, going about things in a new way. But also there's this message coming through about this person, like I said, where you're always there, you're always helpful. You may give them like a lot of advice. You're always pulling them out of messes. And Capricorn, it's like, no. And I have to say, I keep seeing this theme in some of your readings that I do for you guys, where it's like there's somebody in your life that you really just carry all the weight for them. And this is not romantically, okay? This is not a romantic read whatsoever. This is like a friend or a family member or somebody in the workplace. If you're, in school, it's like you're always doing for them, always picking up their slack, always saving them at the last minute, giving them money, giving them advice. And it's like no matter what, they never learn, and they don't appreciate all of the energy, time, and effort that you've put in to being there for them and helping them out. So now it's really time to just kind of let it go, let them fall on their face, because that's what's going to bring a paradigm shift for them. And through that, they're going to realize who you are in their life and how much you've been there for them. And there's going to be a big sense of regret, okay? Also, if you tried to warn somebody about something and they kind of brick-walled you and became distant, it's like this week, what you predicted or what you tried to warn against is actually going to play out in their life, and they're going to have a lot of regret for not listening to you. Again, not a time for I told you so or anything like that. It is what it is. So Capricorn, let's pull some more cards for clarity. All right, so we have almost there, 999. We have relationships, and that's coming out under the intuition mentor. So this could be a water person, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be, but definitely somebody with more of a water personality. Also could be a Libra. The past, signs, songs. So there's whatever this is, there's always just like a lot of constant reminder for you about this person or this situation. And it's more like I feel you're afraid you're going to regret giving out tough love and turning your back on somebody, when it's just like it is so time. You've got to trust that it's time for that so that they can change, because under paradigm shift, journey begins. That's what needs to happen for somebody, Capricorn, for you to just no longer be their safety net, period, end of story. Activations, we have the harvest coming out. So this is like what's coming to you is of your own effort, for good or for bad. What's being reaped right now is energy of the past, and it is what it is. Now, for you specifically, Capricorn, what I feel is just everything going on, I feel like over like 6 months time, 6 to 9 months actually. Yeah, because look at 9, 19, 36, 39, and then 18. So it's like this is a 9. We've got a 9 in 19. 3 and 6 would be a 9. 3 and 9, we've got a 9 there, and 18 would be a 9. So yeah, I feel like Capricorn, this is something that's been kind of going on for 6 to 9 months, where you've really been the one holding it all together for somebody else, and you can't anymore. It's like it's detrimental to them as well as to you, regardless of how much it hurts your heart to watch them suffer and fall. It's like it's time for that to take place. This person truly needs a paradigm shift. And once that happens, it's like you guys will have a different connection and different relationship. All right. It's just you've really been there way too much for somebody, and they have not appreciated it whatsoever. This could also be in the workplace where you're constantly helping out a coworker or picking up a lot of extra work for your boss or for the team. And it's just like time to really put your foot down and refuse to do all of that, because it's not being appreciated, and somebody here really needs to learn some lessons. So Capricorn, be willing to open up to new ideas and ways of going about doing things. Whatever you've been working on that's not pertaining to any message here, it's like you're almost there, but we need a slight bit of tweaking to our plan or idea or how we're going about it. We might also need a second opinion, or some type of advice or guidance given about what we need to do a bit differently for success. And then we have this paradigm shift and the journey begins, and we have a beautiful harvest. So those are your messages for this week, Capricorn. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.